out of the swamp there. All right, then that built up in faith. So you don't do spiritual power if you keep the law. So what the hell is faithless Nate talking about?
Faithless Nate.
Go ahead.
Even as Abraham believed the Most High.
Even as Abraham believed the Most High. What did Abraham also do? He kept the law, statutes, and commandments. What accounted him for being righteous? Keeping the law, statutes, and judgments of the Most High. Go ahead, read that again.
Even as Abraham believed the Most High, and there was a
What does the word? Give me another word for believe. Starts with an F. F.
Faith.
Faith. Read it again.
Even as Abraham believed the Most High.
Even as Abraham believed in the Most High, had faith in the Most High. Go ahead.
And there was accounted to him for righteousness.
You faith-based Israelites. Guess what? I'm a faith-based Israelite.
That's right, I am.
That's right. Hey, we should do a video. You know them what you call them videos where people make a testimony and have that violin music playing in the background. And you say, Shalom, my name is such and such, testimonial. My name is such and so, and I'm a faith-based Israelite. But you have that violin music playing in the background, you know? My name is such and so, and I'm a faith-based Israelite. Just to throw it in the face of that nigga Nate, man. Because Nate lacked faith, man. You know that guy took off? You know that guy taught in his congregation after the big split that it's all right for them to eat pork? You know that guy became a fucking cop, a detective. He started off as a little private cop and moved up to a damn detective. And in 2010, he was making like $80,000 a year, man. Not to mention the overtime.
That's right.
That nigga became a cop for the money and the fucking benefits, man.
He has no faith.
Because he has no faith.
He never had faith.
Hey, there was points, brother. Hey, there was points, man. Well, these two brothers, there was points. They're in the construction business and carpentry. There was a point where they was doing damn good, man. Then all of a sudden, all that shit dried up, and they ain't had no jobs. And even the white boys that they were working in the same job that had businesses, you know what they did? They waited, and they said, fuck this. One guy, he moved to Florida, man. And he said, so they told him, look, are you going to go have a construction site? He said, I'm not doing construction no more. I'm getting into something else. There was a bunch of them, right? That said, I'm selling my tools and not doing this shit no more.
Driving a truck.
Drive truck, do anything, man. There was a point where these brothers wasn't working for the longest, man. But guess what? They were living in their own house, man. They were eating, they were being taken care of, man. All right? We don't tell y'all what we do, man. But guess what? These brothers need, let's get up among not even dealing with y'all. Because this is before y'all even came in, man.
That's right.
We always took care of one.
We always took care of brothers, man.
All right? Take care of our own, man.
Always done that. Yeah. Hey, well, that's what Paul meant.
So these guys didn't say, well, I think I should become a fucking cop or a fucking detective, man. That thought ain't never came in my motherfucking mind, man.
If I may, that's what Paul meant by he said, I have known how to abound and how to abase. Abound meaning have a lot, abase meaning you brought low. It's a balance.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, because we experienced that, man. We experienced that, man. When we had $2 or $3 between us in our pocket, we were working, doing the truck driving shit.
Sharing a sandwich.
You buy a fucking hero sandwich, chop that shit, tell the guy chop it in half. He get half, I get half.
That's
man.
right, man. Bottle of soda.
Only enough to get 2 tacos.
Yeah.
You know what that builds? That builds character.
Oh, back in the day, and that was the spirit. All throughout the city, they had them hot dog spots where you can buy 2 hot dogs and a soda for like $1. The session special, man.
Oh, yeah.
And we went there lots of times, man.
That's right.
We had $2 or $3, man, and got us a couple of hot dogs. I mean, we were working hard, so we would get maybe 4 hot dogs each. So the grand total would be maybe $5. But that was a meal. Okay? On payday, we would go to Teriyaki Boy. We would splurge a little bit because we got paid that day, man.
Whoever didn't have it.
And then whoever didn't have it, man, they were taken care of, man. So Nate didn't have faith, man. That's why he became a damn police. That's why he got a job working for the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
Because that badge that you get really goes back to the shield of the Rothschilds, man. The red shield. And all he did was oppress Israelite by these demonic laws, man. You ain't got a job. You go out here and you sell water or sell something on this. You ain't got a vendor's license. You know what they're going to do? It happened to me. They'll tell you, they'll say, are you selling that? How much is that? Oh, that's $1. Lock your ass up. Lock your ass up, put you in the fucking tombs. And then you go before the judge. Now, that happened to me. But when I went before the judge threw it out. But the thing was, they took the shit that I had, that I paid money for. They locked my shit up. I was embarrassed walking in it happened right over there by a subway station, man. I was selling these fucking women's socks and shit. And a damn jank and 2 Edomite cops, a female cop and a male cop, and they were walking like they were boyfriend and girlfriend. So they came over and they looking at the socks and they said, how much is that? What can I get for that? I said, that's $1. As soon as I did that, man, they pulled the badges out, man. They grabbed my shit up, man. Like I done killed somebody.
I'm gonna try to make a living.
Then they had me walking down the street like I was a fucking suspect, man. You know? Then I went to down here. What's this called? What's this called down here? South Central, something like that. What the fuck is that called? Midtown South. Midtown South. I know it well because I used to always wind up in there, man. But anyway, they brought you down there. They put you through the damn system. All right. They might give you a DAT, D-A-T, a disappearance ticket, right? Or they might put you in the damn tomb. And then you had to be arraigned, man. All right? But anyway, I went before the judge. The judge heard my case, and the judge said, case dismissed. All right, I didn't have to pay no money. Judge didn't look at me dirty. But the thing was, I lost the money that I spent for them items, and I can't get it back. And I lost that day of making any money. I had a table. I lost all that shit, man.
You told me they took our
so
shit.
You know what I did? Yeah. I said, well, you know what? That's the damn devil. I said, let me find out how to get a vendor's license. I went down to, what's that place called down there in Wall Street? What's that called? Commerce? What's that called? Commerce? What the hell is it called? It's something Commerce.
You get your vendor's license.
The Department of Commerce. What was it called?
Department of Commerce, yeah.
Department of Commerce. You go down there to Wall Street, right? You go up in there. You on a long-ass line and shit. You got people trying to get taxi license, liquor license, all kind of license. You finally get up there to give you an application. They make you sign all that shit. Then they'll tell you, once you do all that shit and get all the paperwork, then they tell you, look, we cut that. There's too many people with license. You got to come back next year. Or if you're in the military, you can get a license. All right. So one of them brothers that used to work in the school was in the military. So I said, let's get together and use your name. But it took him like fucking 6 months to get the license. And then once he got the license, we had the license, but the cops are still fucking with you, man. Talking about, look, don't give me a dirty look. I'll revoke that license from you, man. So how in the hell? This is a fucked up society, man. And so I did all that shit, man. I've been through this fucking hell. That's why I'm mad as hell, man.
That's right, man.
So I saw how these cops fucking operate. Now, why would I want to be a fucking cop, man?
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about Nate, there was one brother that used to come out here and listen to us speak when we first got out here, and he said he was selling posters in Madison Square Garden, and Nate came up, and this brother saluted Nate. Shalom, Nathaniel. He said, man, you selling that shit? He said, you better get the fuck out of here before I lock your ass up. He said, I'll lock your black ass up. All right? So you gonna tell me he's talking about keep the law, but he's pushing the law on this white man, which is fucking wicked, man. So you can't make a living. So guess what? You either gonna have to beg your mother, beg your girlfriend, go on fucking welfare, rob or steal or sell drugs. Because if you try to do it the legitimate way, you ain't gonna make it too fucking far, man. They put you on the fucking ringer, man.
And Nate's a wicked dude, man.
And that's why Nate did what he did. Because prior to him being a cop, he used to work at this place called Bunny's down there on Delancey Street. And we actually went out there when he was working. He was a security guard, a square badge, they call him. You ain't making no good money being a security guard. So I guess he thought about it and said, you know what, I better become a cop. I better get a real job. His wife, nigga, you better get a real job. You know?
The frying pan in the hand.
Yeah, because the woman don't have no faith.
Yeah.
Job's wife didn't have no faith, man. You know, Job's wife, they didn't tell you much about her, but you know when Job was coming up and had them children, she had to be the perfect woman, the perfect housewife. You know? She, yes, my Lord. You know, all that, yes, my Lord.
All of that.
My Lord. Yes, my Lord. You know, she was the perfect, virtuous woman until the Most High took all the shit. And what did she do? She basically said, man, fuck the Lord.
Basically.
Because she told him to do it. She said, look, curse the Lord and die.
That's right.
And then when he said, you sound like one of those foolish women. Why did he say that? Because she was a foolish woman.
Right.
She was just playing that role. Yes, my Lord. Yes, my Lord. Because she was getting all them goodies, man.
Yeah, they get the goodies. They all right.
You gotta keep these women fucking happy, man.
Yeah.
You say you sound like one of them foolish women, meaning that the women wasn't right back then either.
That's right. Well, she wasn't right.
She wasn't right. She was just like them fucking women, man.
Yeah, Lot's wife. Lot's
Lot's wife probably was one of them. Yes, my Lord. Yes, my Lord. But then when they were ready to leave that city, man, the Lord told her, the Spirit told them, look, when you leave the city, don't turn back. She turned back, man. And why did she turn back? She wanted to get one last look at that lustful city. She missed it, man. And guess what? She's still standing over there this very day. She's a pillar of salt. I'm serious. The scholars have found her, man. There's like a small mountain, about maybe 6'5" tall, and it's a pillar of salt. And they call it, matter of fact, go to the Bible dictionary and see if it's in there. I think it's in there. Look up Lot's wife.
I think the Arabs have a name for it. It means Lot's wife.
Right, it's an Arabic word. It means Lot's wife. They said that's Lot's wife right there.
Yeah.
Still standing as a testimony to that situation that happened back in Sodom and Gomorrah. Got it? Lot's wife. Let's see what it says. Let's see if it shows a picture of her. Oh, that's it? That's it. Okay, this right here is Lot's wife. All right? Go to the scripture on Lot's wife.
Got it already? What you got? I had that one. Okay, I got it ready.
Read it.
You want the one in the New Testament one?
Yeah, go to, either one.
Luke 17. And
then give me Genesis 19 and go to the point where Abraham saw the smoke coming up like a furnace.
Luke 17.
And then give me one of Peter's as an example.
Luke 17:28. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife.
Remember Lot's wife. But go to the one in Genesis where it says she turned into a pillar of salt. Go ahead.
I'm starting verse 25. Genesis 19 to 25. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities.
And by the way, Esau has documentation because anything Esau, when he goes, he checks out everything. That's why during the time of Alexander the Greek, he had taken over, when he took over Egypt, right? There was a city called Alexandria, Egypt, named after him, which that's still standing to this day. Now there was a great library set up over there, and what happened was these Edomites took all the people that they conquered and took their records, their different texts, their religious texts, and they put that all in the library, man. So guess what? Esau has a spirit of checking out his enemy. Studying is called studying your enemy, man. To see what books that they go with and to have scholars study them books and break them books down, man. All right? Translate them books. Because the law was translated into Greek. All right? And what happened was they came across the scriptures. These crackers in the modern day, They read these scriptures, man. They got guys that are just getting paid. All they do is read the scriptures, and if they find